Do you want to go? I'll go. Let's go.
Almost like we know what we're doing. Well, you know that's not the case here.
So the first thing you're gonna do is use a very small flat screwdriver and pry open this little flap that covers that Phillips screw. And then remove that screw right there. And then use a pry tool to gently pry this up and out of the way. And it will just pop up like that. And then this guy has to pop out of the way. Start at the front, so you pop it up like this and then pull it like that. You're gonna wanna disconnect that guy right there. So squeeze this tab right here and pull it out. And then you're gonna take off this screw and this screw. So let's do that. And now you pry this bottom door card across the bottom, like this surface right here has to pry out. So use your pry tool, get in there carefully and pop it out. And I've already done one right here. Just a quick movement like that, and they're gonna pop out. Once you get them to that stage, once you get them popped out all along that perimeter, give it a bump with your hand like this, upwards, and it'll detach right here, all along there. So get that up and out of the way. You have to remove the electric door lock. So pull that connector tab down and pull it off. Peel this plastic back. Now, if you do it slowly and in a warm environment, you won't tear the plastic. It'll just, this gooey black stuff will just goo away like bubble gum. If it's cold, you do it quickly, you'll tear the plastic. Try not to tear it. Okay, and there's a T30 Torx bolt right in there. And in order to get it, you need this long Torx bit. If you have a short Torx bit like this, and then you put an extension on, like this chrome part that I'm rubbing will interfere with the rail for the window. There's a better view of the Torx bolt right there. So he's loose. You want to take these three to right there. 1, 2, 3. And there's one more Torx bolt right in there. And for that, I need the short bit because this long bit isn't long enough. Okay, so we can get our, okay, that's loose. And with that most recent Torx bit removed, this pit pops out. So I pried it out from the back, so the narrow part, and hinged it out from the front. So it came out like this. Now, here's your broken door handle, and you just move it like this, and it comes out. So when I did it the first time, I heard something like a spring went bang inside, and then that rubber gasket comes out too. So the next thing we do is reinstall the new door handle. See that thing right in the very center of the frame right now, that gray thing? You need to hook the new door handle behind that. So your new one, you've got to slide this rubber gasket over it and just kind of hold it in place. And then you're gonna come along here and you're gonna have this gasket that you need to put in place as well. I'm going in the back with a screwdriver, okay, or a pry bar. Okay, you can see the spring-loaded lever right there in the center of the screen. And you have to push that rotten jerk down like that. See how I'm holding it, trying to get that lever vertical? I have to do that at the same time as I slide the back part in first, and that lever has to go behind here, and this gasket and this gasket have to be on, and after I do that, I push this forward at the same time I'm pushing this in. I'm gonna line up the gaskets like that, and then before I push this in, I'm gonna push this silly spring-loaded lever forward. I know you can't see, but okay, so I did that. And this guy needs to be like that. And this guy needs to be like this. Do you want to go? I'll go. Let's go. Okay, trying again. This time, that front gasket I screwed right on there. I'm not even sure that ever needed to come out. Jerk face, dog. There, did I get it? Yeah, look. Got her, see? And it's in at the front. Nice. Next, I'll put the rear cap back on, right back here. And I'm going back to this long configuration. Okay, so with this, you go in at the back and then roll it in this way, okay? Or sorry, in at the front and roll it in. And I wonder if that needs to be opened. Yes, it does need to be opened first. Okay, so that's the front, or this cap right here, not the handle, but the next part back, that's up. So I think the outside of the vehicle is done. Now it's a case of getting all this mechanism back together. put this whole locky lock mechanism back in there. I'm gonna stick the camera in here and hopefully you can see. There's a red thing sticking down, and that red thing has to be connected to that metal stud that's just to the right of the red thing. So what I have to do is position that interlocking mechanism so that forked red thing is over top of the metal stud. See if that... So now you can see it, that forked red thing is right over top of that metal stud. And when I push down on the... When I'm pulling on this handle, it pushes that red fork thing down and it will unlock the door. Let's see if it works.
Hey, almost like we know what we're doing. Well, you know, that's not the case here.
So this project took me more time because I was holding the camera. You should be able to do this in about 20 minutes. Good luck with your projects. You too can do it yourself.